What it is, what it do, cyber world, it is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. We appreciate you guys for your love, your support, your devotion. 500,000 streams worldwide and growing daily. Wow. It would not be possible without each and every one of you guys for all your shares, your comments, your likes. Makes a huge, huge difference. Today, I'm joined by Coach Cheryl Thacker. Coach Cheryl, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you, Ash. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So, Coach Cheryl, let everyone know, where are you from?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and I am in North Carolina now.
Life doesn't miss anyone. It really doesn't. And we all get the brunt of what life has to offer, and we have to pretty much just deal. In reading your bio and looking at your background, you've been through so much. Maybe even a quarter of it, the average person would not be able to take without going through some immense type of breakdown or emotional type of situation. How were you able to cope and deal with these different things that were going wrong in your life?
I had a lot of stress, a lot of outside stress, and inside stress that I kind of created for myself as well. And really, when I first started going through these problems, I didn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. And I wound up meeting someone and speaking with them long and hard, and I actually got a glimpse of what faith might look like. I was raised Catholic, had an idea of what God was and that sort of thing, but after speaking with this person, I just kind of started seeking out some answers, and I actually found a real solid faith in God, and turned everything over to Him, and things started to get better rather quickly after that. So it was a very strong moment in my life.
Now, what were some of your friends and family members thinking of your newfound faith?
Well, that's interesting. Those very close to me were excited for me. They could see that it was genuine and that change was happening. And others that were not so close were a little bit cynical, and they give you a hard time. Mm-hmm. I was saved and went through that transformation. And people just didn't understand. A lot of people didn't understand it, mm-hmm. and didn't kind of stick around and see what happened afterwards.
Yeah, and what I would say for that is, because I've gone through several instances in my life where I had to just let some people go, and people a lot of times, they don't understand what you're going through. They don't understand that you're going through this metamorphosis. They don't understand that you're going through this process, this change, and God is bringing about a new person in you. And they don't understand it. And it took me going through so much different counselings and speaking with, people that, were helping me through all of my pain for me to understand that it's not their job to understand what I'm going through,
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes, I can speak for myself, is I, in the past, have gotten caught up in, what are these people going to think? Or they're not going to like me, or, I won't have this friend anymore. It doesn't matter, because the people that really love you, the people that really care about you and want to see you flourish, those are the ones that are going to have your back. It's definitely been my experience to see, the people that are upset or, they got something, she's changed and she's not the same like before and da-da-da-da-da. Those are usually the people that have ulterior motives, and those people don't belong in your life anyways.
Right. You're absolutely right. You have to let go and let live, yourself.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Sometimes it takes us going through some of these things in life until you realize it. And it's like, wow, this is what God was trying to show me all along. Okay. I can take that.
Absolutely.
So, how are you able to continue to build on yourself and really just this new discovery as you were saved and you had this newfound appreciation for life? How did things change?
Well, I had been ill from basically working 60 hours a week and raising my 3 kids and just all having like side gigs to get extra money, and it was just a very hectic period in my life. And once I started embracing my faith and learning reading the Bible. I found a church home. I found a group of people that really built me up. I started to actually improve physically, mentally, started to get better. It took about a year until I was able to kind of get up and be fully functional, fully, be able to actually take care of myself and my kids again in the way that I want to and or wanted to. And basically just held on to that faith, and then had a ton of support from, again, close family and friends and that church family. And I was able to decide to not go back to the corporate world, which is kind of what kind of brought me to that edge between all the stress and the hours and all that kind of stuff, and just the atmosphere, the corporate mindset and all that. So I really felt strongly that I was not going to be able to go back to it. And so I created a life, an entrepreneurial life. I became a coach. I was doing some other side things, website design and bookkeeping, things to kind of keep a little bit of income coming in. But yeah, started my coaching practice, and then also wound up being a training director at a coaching school. So I kind of believe that everything that happened to me was there for a reason and has led me to my path now. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I love every minute of it. I love my life, and I love my business choices, and I love my personal choices as well.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. So you guys hang tight for me. Hang tight. One moment. We will be right back. Did you know that some foods can cause weight gain, body aches, and extreme fatigue? These are just some of the symptoms of food intolerance. Well, what is food intolerance? Food intolerance can occur when the body cannot properly digest certain foods. This can result in acid reflux, migraines, and so many other painful issues. How do you find out what foods are causing this irritation? It's easy. Pinner Test. With 500,000 satisfied clients worldwide, Pinner Test is the #1 way of identifying foods that may be causing discomfort. This simple at-home kit is easy to use with results usually within 2 weeks via email. It's that simple, all right? What are you waiting for? Go visit pinnertest.com and use my special promo code AshSaidIt for your discount today. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. We appreciate you guys so very much. We're talking to Coach Cheryl. Yes, and we're talking about uplifting imagery. We're talking about inspiration. We're talking about how she changed her life over for the better. And Cheryl, I want to talk about confirmation. Was there a moment? Was there an instance? Was there something that happened giving you the confirmation that you were in the right path?
I think when I realized that I was letting go, I was a very control type person. Everything around me had to be under my control. I had to go the way I wanted to go. Once I realized that if I let go of control and I just follow my instinct based on my faith, that things would go, and they did. I just started leaning more and more on what I felt God was leading me, and less on what I specifically, we all want this, we want that, and we want to do it this way, and we just have to let go sometimes and just kind of follow that feeling, and that's what I did. And I think that's what kind of made the change is me realizing I don't have to have control over everything. That some of it I have to instinctively, lean towards what someone else, in this case God, wanted for me, and the path he wanted me to go to.
Absolutely. Last but certainly not least, Cheryl, what advice would you offer to any person that is struggling with things in their life right now and they don't see a way out?
I would definitely advise to, first of all, slow everything down. Things tend to happen quickly, and we can become overwhelmed really quickly. We can let things just pile onto us, and it feels like there's no way out. So the first thing I would say is just slow it down and take some deep breaths and seriously write down what's going on so that you can take a look at it and meditate over it and think about the different possibilities. And don't ever feel like you're just destined for one path, whether it's a negative path or not. It's just we have different options available to us based on our faith and our circumstances, but we're never stuck on just one path. And I think a lot of people feel that way, and they wind up making bad decisions or just not making a decision to live better, to feel better, to work better for themselves. And really, again, just slow everything down and think about options and take steps towards where you want to be. It'll happen if you just slow it down and let it happen.
Absolutely. Coach Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you and, sprinkling those words of wisdom and inspiration to the audience. We love that so very much.
I thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem. Let everyone know how they can reach out to you and connect.
My website is successfulcoaches.com. You can reach me at Cheryl Thacker on Facebook, also Thacker_Cheryl at Instagram.
Sounds like a plan. Appreciate that so much. And we appreciate you guys for supporting the movement, which is ashsaidit.com. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.